Mark had the body cremated and held a memorial service for his daughter. Months of grieving went by until one day he got this picture from a stranger on Facebook. It's Shanice in Detroit holding up a certificate dated November 2024. Shanice is not dead. Those remains are not her. And here's when a bad situation gets even worse. The family mixed the remains with Shanice's mother's and put them in jewelry that they all wear.
Now we don't know who acid that we mixed with her deceased mom.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
We're coming to you from Monroe County in this last video right now. And I got a question for y'all. I just want to know, what would you do if you've been looking for your child for years, and then they finally told you they found the body, just to be told that it wasn't even her from the get-go? What would you do? So now you have this body, you're preparing to do homegoing ceremonies. You've done them, and now they tell you that it wasn't even your child. Let's watch the video to get full context.
In 2021, Shanice Cruz dropped off her two children to family members and disappeared.
I looked for her for 3 years, hard. I never gave up.
Her father, Mark, even hired a private investigator who tracked Shanice to Detroit and believed she became involved in a religious cult.
So we just went on with our life, just raising the kids, because she was 28 years old when she left us. So, she's a grown woman.
But in April of last year, a Rochester police officer showed up at the door.
We sat to inform you that your daughter, Shanice Cruz, has passed away. If you need to know anything else, go to the medical examiners.
So the family rushed to the Monroe County ME's office.
So when I went to go try to identify the body, they was like, your daughter been in here since February, and it was April then. And the state of her body, and you can't come in and see her.
The body was found in this wooded area along Hudson Avenue. The medical examiner's office told the family that they identified Shanice using dental records.
Mark had the body cremated and held a memorial service for his daughter. Months of grieving went by until one day he got this picture from a stranger on Facebook. It's Shanice in Detroit holding up a certificate dated November 2024.
Dang.
The family raced back to the medical examiner's office. They were asked if one of Shanice's children could provide comparable DNA.
They took the DNA test, submitted it.
The medical examiner refused my request for an interview, so I went straight to her boss. How on earth did something like this happen?
Obviously, no family should ever have to go through what this family is going through right now. And my understanding of it was they did have the remains of someone that had a dental record that could be matched. And so they go through the process they go through, and they found what they thought was a match. Frankly, it was actually looked at now by two other professionals who looked at it and said it is a probable match. And there are also other things that could take place and other factors there. So that's what's being investigated now.
They're looking into the possibility that someone used Shanice's identity and insurance information to get dental work done, which generated the dental record the ME used to identify the body.
I think they rushed to close a missing person case. I truly believe that. Not never thinking that this would happen, because if this would have never happened, I was going to just be learning how to live without my daughter, thinking she deceased. It's just devastating, man. I don't wish this on nobody.
Well, now we're getting into some deep shit. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Also, what? What?
Damn.
Ooh, that's a lot to unpack,
that is
guys.
insane, bro.
That's a lot to
You
unpack.
working around with somebody else's soul in your chest, man.
Around
So that is wild as fuck. And you got to mix with her dead mother's ashes.
Damn. That's a crazy mix.
That is
crazy.
deadly mix.
And you walk around with somebody's dead ashes.
Man. Bruh, that is insane. As I'm thinking about it, as I'm watching again, I'm like, damn, that's messed up.
Isn't that just terrible? Like,
Very.
whoever, they need to do more training, apparently they hired a lot more medical examiners because of all the workload of people that they need to identify. So who knows? Like, this is just a regular error that has affected 2 families at this point.
Bingo. And
Yeah.
then they did say that the person was like, somebody else might have used their like Medicaid or something to get their teeth done. And that's how the mix-up happened. So it might not have been negligence on the medical examiner or anything like that.
It might be like
And
some
this
type of
person believes
fraud.
we're doing a cult. We gotta really pray for these like women, like, cause they be going for any fucking thing. And I already zoomed in so quick on that motherfucking certification, baby, and been down to whoever ushered this certification. Like, what am I sitting here crying on the news for? I know where she is. She just completed something. And upon completion,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they still have your fucking records. Where the fuck is my daughter? Son of a bitch!
Right. And it seems like she doesn't want to go home because
Yeah.
they thought she was in a cult, and you know how that could get.
Bro, I'm dealing with
But
that right now.
But the bigger picture is someone's out there who still hasn't found their loved one. And now they can't even probably figure it out because the remains have already been cremated and mixed with other. So it's like, wow. Wow.
It's messed up on every level.
And
That
then
is
I
very
already
beyond.
had, also, I mourned my daughter. I went through the process of mourning her. I already lost her since she went missing. Then I was told that she's gone, so I had to mourn my daughter. And now I'm being told that it wasn't her and my daughter is still away. So at some point, I might have to go through that whole process again.
Wow, man. That's messed up. That is messed up, man.
But y'all let us know down in the comments what y'all think. What would y'all do?
Yes, post your segment, mama.
This isn't like something we experience every day. What would you do if your loved ones was in this situation? Or you know? It's crazy. Let us know in the comments what y'all think, man.
Let us know down below. Anyways, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big Chicken, cause I can. Y'all the goats. Appreciate y'all.
Yo,
Big Chicken, you did a great job, Big Chicken.
I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much.
We lit.